Hi. 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 Wait, wow. 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 Okay, now I'm here. Am I here? I am here, kind of. Let me move that. Let me move that. Oh shit, I just realized I forgot to ping my Discord. Ah! Okay, I'm here for real. Kind of. Hey Callus. Hey Metal. And yeah, I will definitely carry you in Monster Hunter. It's really fun. It's really fun. I think it's the best Monster Hunter that they've made. I think it has all the best things in Rise and all the best things in World, and it put them in the game. You can have up to 100 people in the lobby. How crazy is that, Gallus? 100 people, and you can just do each other's quests, and it's really fun. Yeah. I hope that you get well soon. I hope that you get well soon. You can't play Monster Hunter for at least another month. Oh no, Aliana. Thank you, Callus. Hey, fun guy. Sliv, hi. Wow. Even too much rigging work needs to be done, and then you have other things. That's understandable. Oh god. Wow!
Fungi Gaming gifted 5 subscriptions to the community.
You so much fun guy. Raise your hello. 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 Wow. What am I doing?
Hype train started.
That was okay. Sweet. Oh, that reminds me, I unlocked all the hype train emotes for level 1. I don't know what the other emotes are. How is everyone doing today? So these are miniatures. I actually tried to paint these before on stream ages ago, but I just didn't like the result. I tried to do something different, and sometimes when you do something different, it turns out to be a mistake. Where's my paint water? My paint was off there. If everything goes well, you'll be home Saturday evening. I hope you are, Callus. I hope that you are. Wow. I keep meaning to go and adjust the prices on those to make them lower. To check if I can. I think I can. I think I can. What was I doing, chat? I had a thought. I had a thought, and I was gonna do something very quickly that didn't involve me leaving. I was gonna be right here, and I was gonna quickly do something on my computer, but I forgot where it was. Fuck. Get the chan. Hello. You're a bit tired. You're gonna start building knights? Fuck yeah. Chaos Knights are Imperial. Oh, I was a bean. That's what I was
Callus
gonna do.
_the_ archivist
Callus.
gifted a tier 1 subscription to Alyona Karakov.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, super quick. Message from...
No, I'm not at work on Sunday anymore. No, I'm off work Sundays, Tuesday. Those are my days off. Yeah. Talking about Emperor? No, well, yes, we're doing Emperor's Children, but no, Pink had to check some dates for a thing. But no, it was a chat with you. Ah! Oh my god.
Fungi Gaming just subscribed for 2 months.
Thank you so much for the tier 2, fun guy. Oh my god. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. No scuff so far. Sus. Sus. Well, I also haven't started painting and we're technically 20 minutes into stream time, so... Spoil the cat. Wow. You're all sweet beans. So these back three I actually did a little bit of work on earlier. I just did the dry brushing stage. So these are primed in blue, and then I did a Zenithal Rattlecan highlight in silver. I think it looks really nice, honestly. Like, I really like seeing the blue undertones in the silver, don't you think? Do you not think it looks really nice? But we're about to ruin that by dry brushing it all in silver, well, in even brighter silver. But this is my test paint, really. This is like the test to see how I'm gonna paint all the Emperor's Children. This is what I think is gonna be one of the nicest results I can manage. So we're just gonna crack on. Just gonna crack on, chat. I'm just gonna dry brush the edges. Silverhand Tiger, pretty much. Just call me Johnny. Lol. I like using these kinds of brushes for this kind of thing. It's a really nice silver as well. Like Stormhouse silver is really good. I say that, it's actually not. This is like one of the first pots of paints I bought 2 years ago, and it looks horrible. Look at the inside of it. It's just like a congealed mess where everything is just, yeah. Fucking GW paints. I don't have any weirdness like that happening with my Vallejo paints. Mika, hello. I wonder how well Magneto would do in 40. Well, not everything is made of metal, actually. Most things are made out of ceramic. Most tanks and even Space Marine armor is made out of keramite, which is ceramic armor and has no metal actually in it. It just looks like metal for some reason when it's before it's painted. So I don't think Magneto would do really well. Hellboy, thank you so much. I'm really happy with my Death Guard, honestly. The thing is, my process for Death Guard is actually quite simple. Anyone can, like, pick it up. And the idea is, like, that process is done so that if you want to, you can take it a little bit further. But also, mostly, so that, you know, you can paint an army, like, a squad a day if you really wanted to. Well, 2 squads a day, technically, because I only painted that in an evening. But I've got some other methods I want to try for doing Death Guard. Like, I want to do a Dirty Down, like, Rust-style Legion. A couple of squads in the Dirty Down Rust and Moss colors. And then just, like, peel it back to show, like, bone white underneath. But yeah, I'm gonna do more Death Guard work at some point. Mostly because I think between Death Guard and Emperor's Children, from everything I've read, they both... Well, I know Death Guard are really fun to play. But Emperor's Children look incredibly fun to play. Like, they look very interesting in the rules. I don't know how competitive they're going to be, but that's fine. They don't need to be competitive. I just like the faction. I've always been a fan of their lore. Like, perfectionists gone awry, as Playon described them as. I think that was always something that I always gelled with, because I liked them since I was a kid. I didn't understand, like I don't quite understand where all the sexual deviant memes come from, but I think that's just people in the community just being weird about stuff and gravitating towards it. I suppose it doesn't help that back in the early 90s, Games Workshop really did make them sexual deviants. Well, made Slanesh in general, that kind of thing. And ever since they've tried to move away from it, but in the books, they're like completely different. It's nice. Although they all kind of hand wave this Karamite a little bit because they can maglock weapons. That's true! That's true! I forgot about that! I completely forgot. Yeah, they maglock weapons to their thigh plates. Sometimes. Like, also, that's something else that really bothers me. They have this technology to maglock weapons. Why do they use holsters? They all use holsters. Every single one uses a holster. But they don't need to. Like, there's so many holsters done up in leather on models. I'm just like, what, G-dubs, why are you doing this to me? I don't want to have to add accessories to my models. I want them to be painted as simply as possible. Unless they're characters, then I will happily add a bunch of extra shit to them, you know? Why? I don't want to have leather accessories, lol. Ah. But yeah, I really like these blue undertones from, it was Color Forge Republic Blue I used. Look at, like, just look at it. It just looks so nice seeing the blue underneath the silver. And even with the dry brushed extra bright silver, I think it looks great. Anyway, that's that stage. I'm gonna leave these guys to dry, and then we're just gonna start working on some of the other miniatures. Have I missed anything in chat? Oh god, I forgot you're trying to take the top thing. The top thing. The goo is the glue is Uhu glue. This glue. It's just this transparent glue that dries relatively quickly. I just stirred AK Interactive fluorescent green paint into it, like a single drop, and then yeah, that's kind of all I did. Yeah, 30k Terminators. My goal is to use them for 40k though. Hey, Wenlock. Sorry. I'm just catching up to everyone's names and stuff. Wrote the Imperial Fist as masochistic bondage brothers, complete with branding on flexed naked buttocks. Really? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Why? God, and people call the Emperor's Children depraved. Fucking hell. I mean, there are probably worse things, but like, why is that? Why? What? Why? That just seems so random. Krill issue. Hey Truck, I'm doing fantastically. I'm having a nice day. I don't think I was as productive as I could have been. That's something I need to fix. I was just very tired in the afternoon and I ended up having a nap. But I did a lot of things. I still need to rim the bases of my Sons of the Phoenix so I can take pictures of them. That's something I'm going to do at some point. I think part of the reason for Slanesh to be so connected with sexual deviancy is because hedonistic sex cults are the easiest way to believably explain why people would flock to Slanesh as a patron deity. I suppose, but like it's not meant to be just that kind of stuff. It's meant to be like all forms of expression, effectively. I think that's why I find interesting about Slanesh is like there's so many different routes you could go by, and they kind of like go every other route except what all the memes say, and it just feels like Reddit culture has just taken over the identity of the factions. But meh. What does what do, fun guy? What are you doing? I see. What? What? You met Ian at a convention once. He had a history of writing erotica anyway. And when presented with the concept of Space Marines, he just found the whole big muscular Battle Brothers thing to be massively homoerotic. I mean, let's be honest, I don't think anyone is denying the idea of Space Marines being homoerotic as a concept. Lol. I don't think anyone could genuinely, realistically attempt to deny that concept. At least in good faith. I could use a bigger brush for this, actually. I'll use the small brush for when I'm doing, like, the detail-y bits. I think this is just gonna make life a bit easier for myself if I just do it this way. A nice healthy amount of Luxium purple contrast. Real talk, we need to normalize brotherhood and comradeship without sexual implication. You know, that's true, Callus. That's absolutely true. I think people are just weird about it. Because, like, culturally, especially in the West, you know, the idea of fraternity has not been promoted as much. It's kind of odd, I think. I remember it used to be quite a common kind of trope. Things like Lord of the Rings kind of like really tried to emphasize it, I think. Gonna do his little booties. So chat, when it comes to the oil wash that we're gonna do later, because we're gonna do a nice oil wash later, do we want to do it in blue or purple? Because I feel like both would work really well for what we're doing. Bear in mind, I've not used either of these paints before, so I'm not 100% how they're gonna turn out. I feel like purple might be the way to go. I worry that blue might bring out a bit too much of the blue. But then again, that might look quite good, honestly. I don't know. Do I put all the edits of you and Pink into one file or one video when they're done? I mean, you could do a meme compilation, like a clip compilation. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. But sending them individually, I think, is the best way to go. Just because they're very, it's easier to post that way. Like, I'm going to post the ones you've sent me before tomorrow. Well, tomorrow and the next day. God, that one from yesterday's stream was really fucking funny. So, Callus, I don't know if you've seen it, but I think you'd enjoy it. Just the idea of, like, fun guy fighting for his life, and then me in the background cooking to replenish my stamina buff. It was funny. No matter what anyone says, it was funny, okay? It wasn't even intended to be funny. I just wanted to, like, get my stamina buff back. Wow. But yeah, we're doing Monster Hunter on Mondays now. I just think it'd be I just like the idea of Monster Hunter Mondays. Then I can do a different game with chat on a Sunday. Mostly because I really want to make sure I'm playing Monster Hunter. But at the same time, I know a lot of people in the community like to do Helldivers and Darktide. So I figure that way we can just keep them just keep those games going on that day. Oh no. You think you made a meme ages ago about how you're abandoning your teammates because there is a bean-shaped squirrel where your model's brain is. Wow! You now have 25. Carry time? Oh. Wait, Hunter rank 25? Holy shit. I am but a small bean. I'm like, what, Hunter rank 5? If that. I'm Hunter rank 4 or 5. I went online earlier today because I just wanted to have a break from when I was doing stuff. And was just like, you know what, I'm just going to do all the side quests. God, can you imagine the shock on Zira's face the minute she hears I've actually done all of the fucking side quests in Monster Hunter? Well, maybe not the side quests, but the side missions, definitely. I don't know if I've done all the side quests. I've picked most of them up, though. You don't even know if you have a Hunter rank yet. Cats, don't zoom. Wow. I mean, I say this like I can actually stop them. They're just going to zoom regardless. But I would appreciate it if they didn't zoom in the vicinity of the Warhammering. I quite like this metallic purple. It's Luxium purple contrast is a really good color. And it looks so different depending on what's underneath it. The blue really shows through with this paint as well. Which I think is good. I was hoping the blue would come through just a little bit. Okay, we're almost done. I definitely painted the top of the head, but I think it's just... I just didn't put enough paint on it. Ah. Just a slight bit of overflow. Hang on, let me just paint that off with some water. It's a very simple scheme, honestly, but I think it works really well. It's just mostly about like trying to make sure that the paint doesn't collect in ways that are less ideal. Because you know how contrast paint pools, and it just doesn't always work, I don't think. Later, I'm going to dry brush him in silver again when I've done the whole squad. And then we might put a little Eidolon purple clear as like a highlight. We're going to do a full dry brush. We're just going to dry brush a little bit. Just a little bit. And then when that's done, we're basically just... Like, it's a really simple and quick color scheme. Like, this will easily get done, like, before I have to actually worry about the end of the stream. If you were still streaming and took a clip yesterday, you did the same thing for mining ore in lava. Yes, I did. Look, fungi, look, okay? If I see ore, I need to mine it, okay? I'm just gonna forget otherwise. I just have to do it. I just have to get the ore when I'm monster huntering, okay? Otherwise, it won't get got, and I'll forget that it exists. So you know, it's fine, right? Wait, what do you mean karma happened? If we'll get some Emperor's Children content for their upcoming release? I don't think we will. I think everything that's coming for the Emperor's Children this year has been shown off. There might be something in like a future edition, but I don't think we'll see it anytime soon. I think we got a pretty decent release wave, honestly. I do feel like we've lost a lot of things, though. I'm also looking at the rules. Like, I think the flawless blades are very cool, and there's really good kit bash opportunities there. In fact, I've got a squad of 6 flawless blades kit bashed already, and I might do another 6. Out of some Age of Sigmar. I think Age of Sigmar, like, I think Stormcast Eternals make really good bases for flawless blades. I just think it works, you know? Like, I just think it works really well. Because they've got that kind of more slender body shape, but they're still heavily armored. They have lots of fancy robes and stuff. It feels very potentially Emperor's Children with a bit of chaosification, you know? So I might do that. I might make some Emperor's Sigmarines. I also have a bunch of Terminators I'm gonna build. Like, I've got another half of this Tartaros box. So there's another 5 Terminators, but what I'm gonna do is mix them with Chaos Terminator parts that I've got from last year. And I'll probably run like 15 Terminators. Because I think Emperor's Children Terminators are actually really good. I'll have one with a Lord Cacophonist foot slogging up the board, like doing some fire support, and then I'll have 2 more just ready for deep strike into backfield objectives or secondaries or whatnot. Because I like the whole idea of them deep striking into firing all their guns, not killing anything because they don't have enough firepower to kill stuff, and then charging directly into the target since they can reroll their charge, and then they can just fluke the objective over. Because if I run them in Peerless Bladesman, they get sustained hits on the charge, which is really, really strong. And they can just sit there and hold the objective because they're Terminators and it takes ages to kill them. And I think that's going to be really, really fun. I think that's going to be really, really fun. There's something fun about listening to someone in the background and doing other... That's true. Well, Age of Sigmar has to be good for something, I guess. Lol. I still haven't played Age of Sigmar. Like, I got the new edition launch box, and then I started painting it, and then I realized that I was painting it like shit, and then I wanted to stop and redo it all. Then I just haven't touched it since. I'm kind of annoyed at myself for that. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do all these in like neon colors because I don't care. And then I had to think about it, and I was like, no, I should have just done these all in like a monochrome blue scheme with like neon blues and like not neon blues, and it would have looked really cool. I don't know why I didn't. I just didn't have the idea until later. Ever so slightly annoyed by myself. But yeah, Truck, I kind of think that I'm best as a second monitor streamer. You know, someone to just kind of be there, chilling, hanging out with you while you do more important things. 'Cause I feel like there are some streamers who kind of like demand attention. And that's great for them. It's great to be able to be that engaging. But I think my general strength is that I'm not one of those. And I think it creates a more healthy relationship between streamer and audience, in all honesty. I think it's important to not be... I think it's important to be not too demanding of your audience. Because everyone has lives, you know? I'm just grateful that people choose to listen to me and hang out with me while I do my dumb hobby things, you know? It's really meaningful. Like, it feels good to be able to share stuff like this. Because when I was a kid, unless you were already in the Warhammer community, you couldn't really talk about stuff like hobbies and whatnot without getting bullied. And I'm just like, it's nice. It's just really nice, you know? It's kind of therapeutic, honestly. I just realized when I hold the miniature too close to the camera, it goes out of focus. I need to find the right focus level. Where's my camera? Where's my camera controls? Camera controls. I just scrolled right past it. You're not into Twitch, but when you see me stream, you just want to pop in and say, oh, that's so sweet, Truck. I'm glad I can. I'm glad. That makes me really happy. Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, I'm not really into Twitch. Like, there's a couple of streamers I like to have on in the background here and there, but like, mostly I'll just like support my friends that I make through streaming, or know from like other things like LARP and stuff. And that's my main draw to Twitch. There are some big streamers that I like to keep an eye on though. Mostly painters, just so I can like sit on their streams sometimes and learn stuff when I'm like also painting. Because that's one of the things. When I was a kid and the Warhammer community, their top tier painters really did not want to share their secrets in the 90s. But in this day and age, it's the people who do share the things they do and how they do things that like really succeed as painters, because everyone goes to them to learn how to paint. It's nice to see how much the culture has changed. God, I love the lightning trim on these old Emperor's Children. On these old Terminators. They're such good models as well. Like, they're really like simple and easy to like paint. I want to get maybe another box of Tactical Marines to do like Mark 6 Tactical Marines to mix with the Emperor's Children set that's coming in like a week or two. And I think the parts will look really good together. But I think I've already got some bodies from some previous boxes still lying around in the flat, so maybe I shouldn't. And I know I'm going to get Chaos bodies in the Combat Patrols, so I'll definitely use those and cannibalize those for Emperor's Children. Oh, just a bit of purple in a place where I don't want purple to be. I love this sort of candied purple look we're getting here. It's really nice. I love metallic purple. I think it just looks really good. I do think it doesn't look as good in bad lighting, though. I think it's very much dependent on being shiny and metallic. What's my favorite song? Ooh, that's a question. Right now, I would probably say my favorite song is probably Nice Try, which is a Hatsune Miku song. I can't remember who the actual like producer for it is, the person that wrote it. It's basically the Uno song. I just think it's a really like there's something about it that it's just a really fun fucking video and song of like this little fucking gremlin Miku like trying to lord it over her opponent in fucking Uno. And she's so hype about it, and she's just shit talking the whole way through. And then the opponent has like all of the plus cards in his hand, and he just throws them down at the end of her little like posturing segment. It's just funny. It's just really funny to me, and also it's a nice little groovy banger. Wear latex gloves, you dingus. Look, okay, look. My hands got like this when I was spraying. Yeah, I should probably wear latex gloves. Yeah. I mean, I have a box of them. Look, I just forget to use them, okay? I'll wear them next time I use rattle cans, okay? Wow. Welcome, Darkling. I hope you have a lovely time in our streams. Where did you find us? Have you been lurking in the Discord for ages? Is it just one of those times where it's arisen? Where you've had the chance? Where did you find us? That's not a name I recognize. But I hope you have a nice time. Oh, from Facebook memes. Hell yeah. I hope you have a nice time with us here. We try and just be very chill. We try and be very chill. If I finish these with like plenty of time to spare, I might stream more Monster Hunter later, chat. I'll be real with you. I am enjoying Monster Hunter far too much. Far more than I thought I would. I think what Wilds is the best Monster Hunter game, and I just want to play more, okay? I just want to play more. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not addicted. I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Wow. I'll probably have a little food break between painting and Monster Huntering. But this is a very quick scheme, so I really don't think it's going to take long to get these done. I reckon, at the pace I'm going, these will mostly be finished in about an hour and a half from now. I've gotten pretty good at the whole speed painting thing, honestly. I'm pretty happy with how quickly I'm able to churn out models. But this is more of I guess I'm speed painting mostly because like this is like a test scheme for how I want to do the whole Emperor's Children box when it comes out. You've got almost 40 hours on Monster Hunter already. Holy shit! I've played like 12 hours maybe. You're almost all the way off screen. I am? Oh god, I am. Yeah, it's because I keep... No, it's because... So, basically, I have to have... look, okay. So, I have to look this way to read chat. And then I have to look this way to look at my models. Like... Because I don't have... I have a desk next to my PC for painting. Oh, if I had, like, an extra monitor, I could have, like, a little chat monitor. That'd be pretty neat. Hi, Punk. Hi.
I am cleansed of my sin.
What?
I am cleansed of my sin.
Yes. Oh. Okay. Wow. Punk is cooking. Deadfire says hi. That Sarge with the spear and sword looks neat. Yeah, he's a kitbash. This is the Mark IV Emperor's Children helmet. I put the little sergeant plumey thing from the regular tactical marines on the top of his helmet, and I took some wings from the command sprue. I just clipped an extra banner I wasn't using, and I just stuck them on his shoulder pads, because like I figured winged pauldrons is a thing that some Emperor's Children have, and I just thought it would look nice. So that's what I did. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I'm pretty happy with how he turned out as a kit bash. Expect more like mixed mark stuff. Like I'm gonna like seed some classic Heresy miniatures throughout my Emperor's Children army, with like some nice little kit bashes in between. But these 5 are probably going to be the least chaosy Marines in my Emperor's Children army. But there's going to be some really nice kit bashes and combinations of equipment. At least I hope they'll be really nice. I think I'm confident. And you have to have confidence, as a certain Hololive dog would say. Simple kit bash. I was inspired by what I saw. I saw someone on Reddit do something a little bit similar to this, though it wasn't quite the same. But I figured, you know what? For the Emperor's Children, usually I try and just have like the hardest hitting weapon on the sergeants. But I figured for Emperor's Children, the Lightning Claw or paired cursed weapons, as they're called in the Chaos Codexes, I think that makes more sense to have, and I think. Also, look at the hilt on this power sword. It looks so nice. I'm well happy with how it looks. Like, yeah. Also, I've stolen bits of Custodes for him. Like, you can see the tassets below are actually from the Custodes Terminators. And his pauldrons are actually from the Custodes Terminators as well. I just thought it looked nice. So I was just like, well, I have some spare Custodes bits. I'm just gonna steal them, because let's be honest, Emperor's Children have been trying to steal Custodes drip forever. Like, they're all about trying to copy the Custodes, because they were meant to be like the best of the best of the best of Space Marines. Steal their drip. Tartaros are so cool. So round. The Egginators. You have too much cataphracti. Issuing a little challenge. Yeah. And also, spear and a shield is a spear and sword is a cool combo. I don't know how practical it is, but like it's a cool weapon combo, I think. So I was just like, okay, well, I've got these Phoenix Power Spears. Let's see if we can make this work. And it did. It worked really, really well. My only concern is that the resin power spear might break someday. But, you know, that's not a problem I have to worry about for now. That's a problem I have to worry about if it ever happens. But, you know, that's just the risk you take when you choose to work with resin. But resin is mid. I don't like working with resin. It's weird. I don't know. There's like something about resin that almost seems to be hydrophobic towards paints. Like it doesn't like to... sometimes it just doesn't like paints to stick to it, and no matter how good your prime job is. Don't know why. Oh, I'm so excited, chat. I'm so excited. Like, this is the army I've been waiting for forever. Like, ever since I was a kid, I wanted to get into Emperor's Children. Which, I don't know what that says about me as a person, but, like, it is what it is, you know? As a child, I looked at the Emperor's Children and their models and just thought, you know what, they look cool. I want them. But I was a child, so I couldn't buy them. And I think my dad was a bit reluctant to buy their model line. Because this was like in the early 2000s era where all the Slaneshi demons had their tits out. And like, I didn't really care about that. I just thought they were neat, you know? I just thought that they were neat. But also, metal miniatures were really expensive. Well. Hydrophobic resin means the release agent isn't completely gone. I'm exciting. I would hope so. Oh, so basically it just means I need to wash the resin more. Okay. Well, shit, I guess I goofed, lol. Fortunately, that's not a problem for any of these miniatures. I should probably have done a bit more research when I was, like, using painting resin as to how resin actually worked. Lol. Oh, wait, is that why sometimes when I super glue resin together, it doesn't stick together? Is that also why that happens? Because that would drive me absolutely insane. I'd be, like, trying to stick it together for, like, an hour and it just wouldn't hold. But my fingers would be all covered in glue and stuck to everything, and I hated it. I hate it so much. Like, why? Why do materials have to be weird? Why can't they just be simple? Why can't everything work the same in the hobby space? Wow. God, this purple is such a nice shade. I don't even know if I want to actually add the other thing. I don't even know. Maybe. This bit needs a little bit more purple. Oh, Reaper autocannon guy. Your gun is kind of scary because it has devastating wounds. And that makes you the best choice for heavy weapon in this squad. Unless you're firing into massive hordes, then you want a heavy flamer, but like... Heavy flamers aren't as cool as the memes make them out to be. Autocannons, however, shred everything apart, and it's great. Okay, fun guy. If that's what you have to do, give your resin a nice warm soapy bath. I will remember that in the future. I will remember that in the future, Katachan. Do you want to shoot the mall truck? Lol. But you can't shoot every type of minigun because that's impossible. Oh god, the blue on this one looks fantastic. God, yeah, no, I think I want to go for a blue oil wash. I think that's the right way to go. I just think like blue and purple, like blue tinting purple just looks really nice. It just looks really nice, you know? God, I fucking love color forged primers. Like they're just the best. They're just the best. Like way better than any airbrush primers I've tried as well. I mean, I say way better. I've only used like 2 airbrush primers. Wait. Oh shit!
Sorry, I'm gonna go take a shit.
Okay. Enjoy your shitting, Pink. Well, love your autocannons. Love your assault cannons. Pink has brought me food. I should probably eat before it gets cold, because last time I was doing a painting stream, I just kept painting, and then the food was cold. And I had to spend half the stream defending it against cats, which was less than ideal. Less than ideal. In fact, there's a cat staring at my food right now, chat. Wow. Okay, let me just finish this guy, then I'll quickly finish the purple on this guy, then I will quickly take 5 minutes to eat a shitload of food, and then as quickly as I can, and then we'll continue painting. Just a lot of contrast. Oh, did you hear, by the way? Apparently they're going to be, Horus Heresy is having, either a new starter box or a new edition launch this year. I don't know if it's going to be a brand new edition or it's just going to be a big rules update to Horus Heresy. But, like, yeah. It's going to be 3rd edition or set 2.5 edition or something like that. And they're going to do Saturnine Terminators, which are the real egg Terminators with the giant shoulders, you know? I don't think I'll get it. I don't think I'll get it because I don't like Mark II for anything except maybe Dark Angels. and maybe White Scars. But like, if it's anything like Age of Darkness, it'll probably be out for a while. So like, if Pink decides she wants to get into Heresy, we'll probably just get that for a White Scars. And White Scars are quite easy to paint as long as you just use like Ratclan Zenithal for the white. At least I think that's how it'll be. Wow, is it real? No, we're not gonna get paint food. We're not gonna put paint in our food. Wow. No. You can't make us. We still haven't drank paint water yet, chat. So don't write me off like that. Wow. Yeah, apparently this year is going to be a new edition of Horus Heresy. They always do a big release in summer for something. Like, it's either... Like, last year, I think it was... last year was Age of Sigmar. And then next year... Then it was Horus Heresy. And then... Oh my god. Get off that bit of silver. I need you to be gold. And if you're going to be gold, you can't be fucking purple. Oh god. Fuck. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay. I eat. I consume very quickly. I'm going to pause the VOD while I do this. Haven't drank paint water either. Trying to build Hovering Armature, but Cat wants your lap. Mark 2 is the best Mark besides Mark 5. I wholeheartedly disagree. Mark 4 is the best Mark. Hands down. Press pause on my food. Wait, hang on. I don't know why. I think it's just like the crackling sound of plastic is what draws cats to it. I am convinced that all cats are autistic in some way compared to like or their brains function more like autistic people's, and that they the reason they crave things like plastic is it's just purely stimulation for them. That's what I think it is. Wow.
Builder Thomas 96 just followed.
Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you have a wonderful time in our community. Also, I just realized something. I forgot to open a thing at the start of the stream, which hopefully should catch up now. But we have beaten the sub goal for the day, which is fantastic. Now that's updated, it's good. I just realized the thing that says who the latest subs and all that. They also love Javel's Bleach. Oh god. Oh god, that's terrifying. I hope that they don't ever have access to Bleach. Wow. I do wonder if my color scheme for these Emperor's Children is a bit basic. But as long as it looks good, that's ultimately all we're after, right? I'm thinking what I'll do is instead of actually painting gold, what I'll do is I'll use Argus Dunes for the gold trim. It's very bright and very like a sandy brown. which I think is the more appropriate for using gold. But then there's a bit of me that wants to use Speedpaint Aztec Gold because it has nice green tints in it. But then if I wash it in blue, it'll get nice green tints anyway, right? That's my thinking. I feel like this is the least invasive way to paint the miniature. I think I'm going to go for green eyes on these guys, chat. What do you reckon? I was a bit torn up between doing green and fluorescent blue. But fluorescent blue doesn't really glow very well. Blue as a color doesn't really glow very well unless it, like, goes closer to white. And then white doesn't really glow as a color. Like, it just is bright naturally. Want to hear a new Warhammer victim of the cats? Oh, no. Yeah, go for it. Surely Twitch loves me and never kicked me. Oh no, Truck. How could it? You made a couple of Horus Heresy dudes. And some have teeth marks. And now one is... one missing a head fully. Oh god. You need to like get a little cupboard. Like a little bookcase with a shelf. To keep your minis in. That's what I do. I got like a little... I got some bookcases from... IKEA, and I put them up, but I understand if you don't have the space for that. Like Haru, the floof is loafing. Also earlier, I was trying the longsword out. I still think sword and shield is the best, is my favorite weapon in Monster Hunter. I think yeah. I think because the sword and shield feels very instinctive and intuitive to me. I'm gonna be hard pressed to find something that can genuinely sit next to it as like my favorite weapon. So I might just bring 2 swords and shields to the fight in future. They just have different like stat effects on them until I find a different weapon to pair it with. Wow. God, the new Monster Hunter is so good. So good, chat. God, I really like the blue tint on everything. It just looks so good. Like it just looks good, chat. It just looks good. Okay, I'm just obsessed over it because I've never tried to use colors other than grays, blacks, and silvers and whites to pre-shade miniatures. I've never done that before, and there's just something about it. When you see the undertones show up through the transparent contrast paint, there's just something about it that just makes it look really, really nice to me, to my eye. I'm not even sure. What the hell is that? Oh, I think I know what that is. That's just some excess super glue that I've accidentally primed. Wow. Or some deformity from when I was doing the build. That's okay. I'll just go over that with black later and we'll call it battle damage. But it is not a static, it's just a random bit. Okay, I think we are done oh wait, no, missed a spot. Okay. Now we're done purpling. Cool. GG, easy. Do I even want to change this color? I don't think I do, honestly. I kind of like how there's just little bits of silver peeking through. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to just maybe add a little bit of Eidolon purple clear. Just on some highlights here and there. The oldest can't usually open. For the young... Oh god, they're a team! Hellbirch, thank you so much for the luck. For some reason you're lagging today. Oh no. Oh no. They were in a cupboard. Your cat's out. Jesus Christ! I would actually just... Why? What? Why? Why do they want to bite you a Warhammer? Is it because they steal your attention? I think that's probably it, really. Do I want to even use this paint? I don't know that I do, honestly. Like, I was thinking about it at first, but I just don't think I need to. I don't think I need to do it. I don't think I need to. I'm just being a bit indecisive right now, really. I don't think I need to use it. I think I'm just going to move straight onto the gold, chat. Well, I would if I didn't keep finding little bits I need to just quickly go over with a bit more purple. Wow. Well, sadly, you're too broke to sub to the cute tiger girl. Wow. Fun guy, I thought you were saving for the subathon. It's at the end of the month. Wow. You don't have to spend money. I swear. God, what am I doing, chat? Okay, I'm going to use some Rattling Grime contrast, just to do with a little black carapace suit thing. I think it's good. I think it's a good paint for that kind of stuff, you know? In the few bits where it's actually exposed. And maybe these cables as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do all the power cables. And like maybe these vents. Well, I will give you a bean. 5 moans per second. Wait, what? Yeah, we're doing a subathon at the end of the month because it's my 3-year stream anniversary at the end of March. So that's gonna be really fun. I still need to think about some things I want to do for it, like you know, some stream goals and whatnot. But yeah, it'll be fine, right? We'll figure something out. I have my lovely chat who will suggest things for me that totally won't be embarrassing. Totally, lol. I think one of the things I'm gonna have on there is I will read a bedtime story to someone who gifts like a certain amount of their choice. Well, but it doesn't have to be on stream. I could record it off stream and send it to them as like a personal thing. Well, that could be fun. You know, just super chill fun times. You may or may not have given 30 subs, right? Have 30. Wow! You have 3,000 points. That's true. Wow, hang on. I'll get you a bean. A fun guy. I need to get a little mushroom plushie. Well, that would be cute. It would be cute. Okay. This bean will go... Ah. Ah. I just need you to go here. There we go. That was all I wanted. Okay, now I need to put, I'm okay. I'm just trying to do stuff. I'm just trying to do my redeems. Ah. I will have Chimkin Plush. Looks like you've got to save up your points. There's some interesting redeems. What do you mean? What do you mean some interesting redeems? What kind of redeems are you thinking? Oh god. I just realized, how long has that been on that pauldron? Oh god. Just try and wipe that off. No one will ever know. It's just a little bit of a stain. Okay, well, a little bit in this power fist. And then I think that bit's done. Yeah. It's a very chill bit doing this. Like, there's not that much I need to do. God, I really like these Tartaros Terminators. They're just very chill to paint. And that makes them quite fun. No stress, no big things. Just very simple, easy to see sections that are just easy to reach. Oh god, I just realized I can't see chat. I haven't called you out at all. I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything. I haven't said anything. Why would you be worried that I'd say something? Is there something you're looking at in particular that makes you think that, this kind of behavior should be called out? What could that be, I wonder? You can choose, do you want subs or do you want the speed paint set for subs on? Oh god. Holy shit. Oh, fun guy, that's a choice. And also, that's a lot of money, holy shit. It's a lot of money. That speed paint set is really expensive. Yeah, I would very much like that speed paint set if I want to be honest. Like, I'm going to use that so much. Like, an insane amount. And Pink will get to use it as well. So, like, I'd probably say the speed paint set is the thing. Is the thing that makes the most sense. But at the same time, I'm just like, me and Pink are trying to save up for a house. What? But yeah, no, definitely the speed paint set, because that's really expensive, and we both want to. We'll both end up using it. Like, definitely. What? What? Okay. No, I just need to do this bit. They cost the same, you know. It's the cheaper than 40 subs, holy shit. That's fair. That is fair. Do bear in mind, like, Twitch does take a cut of all subs. Like what? 70% or something? I don't fucking know. Twitch takes a lot of money from streamers before streamers get to, like, get anything from Twitch. That's just how it be, unfortunately. Okay, I think I've done all of the, like, black carapace bits. Okay, cool. Now, the next bit. I guess we could either do the weapons or the gold. I think the gold is going to take the longest, so I think I'm going to crack on with that. Yeah. Milky time for Catto. I will consume some Vimto. Okay. So, not snakebite leather. Snakebite leather is a bit too dark. I want... Where is it? Where the hell is my Aragus Dunes? There it is. I think this is one of the nicest colors for gold. It just works really well. Then the last thing we'll do is all the greens and blacks. Then we'll tidy up a little bit with some silver around the bits that need silver. And then, yeah, oil wash time. There are some parts I want to use a big brush on, and then there are other parts I don't. I'll do all the big brush bits first. a lot yellower than I remember it being, but I think that's because it's on metallic. Because I do know contrast paints can look very different depending on what kind of underlayer they're going on top of. Oh, let's not forget the faceplate. See, isn't that just like quite a nice like general gold color? Like, though I'm noticing that the faceplate isn't very vivid for some reason, despite the fact that it's exactly the same color as the other gold bits. I wonder why. Oh wait, no, it's the reflection of the light. That would be why. Yeah. I think for a tier 1 substreamer, I get like $3. Wait, what? $3 of what? Oh yeah, it's like $3. Oh, $3 for a sub. Yeah. But in British pounds, that's like £2 or something. It's kind of crazy, honestly. Like, apparently Twitch somehow doesn't make money despite all the money it gets. I don't understand how Twitch functions as a business model and isn't profitable. Like, I don't understand that. But And this is why some people were saying like that they think Twitch is going to shut down at some point in the near future, which would be kind of sad. Fortunately, I have YouTube, so I guess I'll just start streaming on YouTube if that ever happens. But YouTube is a different beast. I don't quite know how it works. The algorithm, it doesn't work in the same way. Let's just use a little brush. Get all of these little studs. These are going to look nice in gold. Okay. How do we think that's looking, chat? I think it's quite a good coloration, honestly. I think there are just spaces where the gold isn't quite so well done, and I need to kind of just do an extra coat or thicken the current coat. And that's a nice thing about contrast paints. You don't really have to like do it super thin, and if you do too much, you can just dry off your brush and then wick it away and reuse it elsewhere. But I think it looks fantastic. Like, I think it's just for the. I mean, I don't think it's the best for like it produces the best paint jobs in the world. But for getting a unit done in a night, or for getting an army done in a very short period of time, I think it does. It's everything it needs to be. You know. Now, as someone who mostly paints for the tabletop and seldom really paints display level things, or tries to do display level things. I do want to do some try and do display level work this year though. I'm gonna start with the Void Dragon because I already have it, and then I'll try with Fulgrim. But even then, my approach to painting the Void Dragon, I can only think of simple ways to paint it because that's just what I'm used to. But I feel like a lot of people underrate simple methods. Like, the way I do my Death Guard is very simple. It has quite a few steps, but overall, like, it doesn't need any precise techniques. It doesn't need, like, glazing. Hell, it doesn't even use highlighting in the method, where people love it because of the end result. And it's very much a trust the process kind of paint job because it looks terrible up until you actually finish it. And then when you finish it, it's just like, actually, you know what? That looks really good. And I can be happy with it. And if I put it on the table, people will give me compliments because it's nice. And it's a good feeling, you know? Well, yeah, it is being subsidized by Amazon. I wonder how long Amazon is going to subsidize it for, though. But also Twitch Prime is like they do the whole Twitch Prime thing where you get, I don't know, there's a bit of me that wonders if Twitch is just a marketing tool for big companies these days. I mean, because that is the thing, it's just ad revenue, isn't it? That's how they make most of their money. Which is crazy to think about because people pay to not have ads. I wonder how many subs it takes, like, a thing happening for them to actually make money off of versus the ads, because like there's not really much ad revenue gained. I don't get much ad revenue. It's a little bit, which is nice. It does help a little bit. Oh god, I missed a spot of purple. Well, I can quickly do that now while I'm here before I forget again. Then after this, I'm thinking we'll do Hexwraith. No, we won't do Hexwraith. We'll do the black bits, which is basically just going to be the weapons after this, and then we'll do Hexwraith Flame. Hexwraith Flame after that. But these are super simple, super quick to do. I think that's why I like it. Mercury, hello. You're pretty. Everyone in my chat is a pretty bean, whether they like it or not. Look at this guy and all. He looks so much blingier than everyone else. This fucking sergeant with the drip. It's a lot more yellow than I thought it would be, honestly. But that's okay. I thought it would be a bit more browner. I'm hoping that the oil wash is gonna really like make everything pop on this. Ah! I might have goofed a little, but that's fine. No one will ever know. Except maybe you guys, but like, you won't tell, right? Ah! I do wonder if these would look better with these would probably look better with an airbrush, honestly, for that purple. But at the same time, it's like that would take forever. It would take forever, and then I'd have to manually do all the trim and whatnot. Okay. Okay, and then that this is basically I need to do the white bits and the black bits, of which there aren't many of either. I think I need to go over and do a couple of bits of purple as well, as I spot them. Yeah. Okay. It was Helldivers 2 on Sunday. Yeah, I figured it would be a nice change of pace because we haven't played Helldivers 2 in like a month or so now. I've been on a Darktide binge on Sundays, and it's like we used to play Helldivers 2 all the time, and I'm just like, yeah, I think it's time. It's time. It's our time, chat. It's time for democracy. This week. Helldivers 2 is super fun as well. I wonder if they've added a new thingy thing. A new whatchamacallit? War bond thing. I don't know what's happened. I heard there was a black hole in Helldivers and it ate a planet or something. I know some people in chat were saying like it ate Super Earth or something. Okay. Oh god, I have to do the other side of this guy's face. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing, chat? I love the colors. I'm glad you like it. It's super chill. You heard a small scream. Did I scream? Oh, I think I might have made a mistake and then I fixed it. Well, yeah, I ate a planet and now it's making a beeline towards Super Earth. Hell yeah. Time to reinstall it. You had gotten rid of 2 weeks ago. Wow. Oh, that's always the way. It's like with Dark Tide. It's like with all these like kind of like live service games. It's like I think it's the best way to play them is to just play them for a bit, binge on them, and then like put them down again because I don't know. I feel like they're not sustainable. Like they're generally not the kind of game you can play for extended periods of time without getting a bit bored of it. In my opinion, at least. But like, that's just my opinion, right? Okay. A little bit of Black Templar on the bolt guns. On all the weapons, actually. Start with the Reaper, because it's going to be the biggest one. I wonder how Beeper's been doing, now that I think about it. He's a good bean. He popped in chat for the first time in ages, the last stream we did. I want to try and get like a week of collabs sorted. On the day. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't know what I'm going to collab. Or I'll probably do a shitload of Monster Hunter collabs, lol. Then just play a ton of Monster Hunter with chat. I want to try and get a lot of painting done during the subathon though. But painting what, I wonder? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, chat. God, this is one of those moments where I feel like I should have done part assembly because, like, what I painted. And I paint because, like, getting this Reaper autocannon in there is just a bit hard. A little bit of a challenge. Just get all the way up in there, you know? Warhammer 30k painting live? Blue man that flies. Impossible? We defy the impossible. For we are the Emperor's children. I mean, you say painting live, like, I'm not just going to use these for 40k, lol. I'm painting these entirely for the purposes of using them in 40k, but also, I like the way Tartaros armor, Tartaros Terminators look. I think the only one that's in focus is the one I'm actually holding up to the camera. The rest are kind of a little bit out of focus. But we're mostly done with these guys, honestly. Like, it was very quick. It was very quick, and I'm just wondering, do I want to do my, not quite Lord the Cacophonist? My Terminator Praetor console, whatever. Because I haven't primed him, but I can prime him. I might prime him and then just add him to the end of this. Because we're mostly done, honestly. I'm going to do the blacks and then I do the eyes and then it's just oil wash time, right? Then I can prime that guy, do the initial prime, then do the zenithal while I oil wash. And then we can just paint him at the end. And we can think about things we can do to just make him a little bit, to push him a little bit more so as a character he stands out. That might be the plan, chat. Because we're not far from being done. And Helldivers 2 is installed again. Hell yeah. Hey, Jikan. What good? Paint 1,000 suns. No. 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 No 1,000 suns. Never. Never. I'm not doing Egyptian stripe nonsense. It's not happening. It's not happening, chat. You can't make me. I mean, I could make that one of the subathon goals. Chat will pick a miniature that I don't want to paint, and I will paint it. I will buy it and paint it with my own money. Wow. Or I will send Pink to buy it for me so that I can paint it, because I'll be streaming and she can go into town. I don't want to do the stripes though. Like, if I ever did Thousand Suns, I'd do them like how they're described in that book as being like ethereal green spirits. So I mean, I could paint 1,000 Suns. Do I have knights or homages or titans? Well, I have well, I say I have. I have a knight dominus and the knight battle group. A Knight Dominus, which I haven't built yet, and then the Heresy Knights. God, I can't remember what their thing is called. Their type of like their chassis is called. Cerastus, yes, the Cerastus battle group from last year. I haven't built or painted any of them, and I have 2 boxes of armigers. And then I think I gave them to Pink because she likes robots, and also I realized that I probably am not going to get to painting them this year. Because, like, that's a lot. I have a lot of shit to paint. But I do feel like I'd do okay with, I think I'd do okay because I have an airbrush. So I think that generally makes doing things like knights and vehicles quite a relatively simple process. I did say I would try and get a Titan, but me and Pink are also trying to save up for a house deposit, so probably won't end up doing a Titan until after we've got that saved up. Because, you know, priorities. We kind of want to move, because this house is kind of shit. This flat is kind of shit, and it's in a bad area, and I think we've both gotten a bit tired of being here. And so the idea is that we save up and get a house at some point in the near future. But it's going to take a long time. Like, it's not going to be a quick, oh yeah, we can just buy a house. But we're saving. I think the goal is to get like £10,000 saved up. So we've got a really decent deposit. Because I don't want to buy a house and then have to pay, like, more than my current rent. Because the whole point of buying a house is that it's meant to be cheaper than renting. which is still slightly bizarre to me that in the housing market in the UK is just like, yeah, it's cheaper to just become a homeowner. The issue is it's very difficult for people to save up because of the cost of living crisis, because like all of our money just goes into survival. Mortgages are a scam. I don't know. It depends. Like if you go to the northeast. Oh, that's Twitch's automated goal. That's just Twitch's automated goal. And that's basically Twitch automatically puts sub goals on streamers' channels. Same for followers and stuff. But yeah, the goal is we save up. So this is another reason why I'm trying my best. Like there are some things I'm making an exception for, like the Emperor's Children. But my goal is to just basically, until I've finished painting all of the Warhammer in the house, to not buy any more Warhammer. But I'm making an exception for the Emperor's Children because like I've wanted them since I was a kid, and they're finally released, and it makes me happy. And yes, but we're quite good at saving. Like we're quite good at saving. We've only been saving for a couple of months, and we've been able to put together a decent small pot. But I reckon it'll probably be about a year at least before we're ready. But it shouldn't be much longer than that. Maybe it'll be more than a year, actually. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I've never been good at saving. I can admit that. I've never been good at saving. Oh, fuck! Can I use these in 40k? Yes. Yes, I can. That was very close. That was very close. I almost knocked the paint. If you missed that, I almost knocked the whole paint pot over. In fact, I did knock the whole paint pot over, but I was able to get it up right before anything spilled out. So I almost goofed, but then I was epic, and therefore it's not a goof because I countered the goof with my mad reflexes. With my mad skills, chat. As I am, in fact, pro gamer tiger. Yeah, I reckon maybe 2 years. 2 years-ish is a realistic goal based on our current saving rate. But then there's things like I want to get a new model, I want to improve on my streaming stuff and buy new things for that, and it's just like, ugh. It's hard. It's hard to like balance everything, chat. It's hard to balance everything and do the things you want to love, you love, at the same time. That's just life in this day and age, really, isn't it? I don't know that mortgages are a scam, because like in most parts of the UK, it's really expensive to rent or buy a house, no matter what. But I live in the northeast, and there are houses like I could realistically buy and it would cost like half the rent. It would cost half the rent to pay a mortgage, and then in about 10-20 years I'd own the house, which is really kind of a crazy thought. You couldn't do that in the south. It wouldn't work in the south in the south of the country, but in the north of the country. It's a realistic possibility. I think I'm going to use Hexwraith Flame for the eyes, chat. It's a realistic possibility, and it's the kind of thing that's like, hey, we can have our house. and it'll be our house. Like, it won't be a thing. Like, that comes with its own kind of problems, like housing insurance and, like, trying to, like, maintain the property and all that stuff. But it'd be ours. Hang on, I just realised I've not actually finished with the black yet. I need to do that other combi bolter. And you know, no one in my family has ever owned property. So, I don't know. I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's a complicated thing. Like, home ownership is not a simple process. And there's all kinds of taxes and shit you have to pay on it. And it's just like, bruh, why? Okay. Okay. We're just gonna do the eyes. And then I need to do this, like, plumey thing here. Can I just leave the plume silver, chat? What do you think? Can I just leave the plume silver? Or should I actually color it in? I feel like I should make it white. Like, actually just white. I like how these eyes look. I like Hexwraith Flame. It's a little bit brighter than Warp Lightning. Okay. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Now we're basically done. So chat, what do you want to do when these are finished? Do you want to play Monster Hunter, or should I do the other thing? Should I paint a character to go with them? Because it's not going to be long before these guys are actually finished 100%. I'm just gonna pull away some of the excess paint in that eye. Oh, I almost forgot. There's still some other bits I need to do here. This guy has some little gems on his armor because I've got the Custodes bits. Okay. Did I hear Monster Hunter? Well, it's a choice at this point of what when I finish the oil wash. Okay, first of all, chat. Should I leave this plume in silver or should I do it in white? I don't actually think it's going to make much of a difference, to be honest. I do, however, think it's time for an oil wash in a few minutes. So, I'm gonna do a very short poll while I top up my juice. What about pink? Wow. I'm gonna do a little 5-minute poll, chat. Oh, you already did it. Well. No, wait, no. That wasn't the poll. That wasn't the poll. It wasn't the poll. That wasn't what I wanted to ask, chat. I wanted to ask what we're gonna do at the end. Lol. I was trying to do the poll. I was trying to do a different kind of poll metal. I don't think I actually need to. I don't think I need to change it. Pink. I'm not doing it in pink. I mean, I guess I could. I could just put Eidolon purple clear on it and then it'd call it a day. Lol. Fine, I'll do pink. Easy. I'll just get some magenta ink and it'll be fine. Will you be satisfied then, chat? Fine, metal. I will paint it pink. Where's my pink? No, not you, pink.
Oh, you meant the color.
The color pink. There. Okay, we're gonna paint the plume pink. Real easy. Very simple. Pink ink. Pure magenta. Hi. Okay.
Food good?
Yeah. I consumed. Paint the pink while you're out. Paint the ale.
No. I just had a shower. Do not. I just showered.
I was gonna paint pink, quite literally. This is very thick, much thicker than I thought it was gonna be. Nice and easy, just pure magenta ink, and it'll turn pink. as I spread it around and thin it out a bit more. But it'll be kind of red in the recesses. It does actually look quite good, actually. I think it suits. And we're just gonna warp a little bit off to create a bit more of a highlight. And then we're just gonna spread it around a bit more. Very deep pink, but it's still pink. Oh, maybe Idle on Purple Clear would have been a better choice, but I don't know. I don't think it shows up as pink on this camera, if I want to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. I think this ink, the pigment in this magenta is too strong. So I'm gonna try something different. Just gonna. This is a bit more pink. Yeah. I'm just gonna wet blend these together, and it'll work out. Yeah. Easy. Okay, now when that dries, I will do an oil wash on these guys. The question is, do we want to go purple oil wash or blue oil wash, chat? And do I have to do any corrections on anything? I was thinking I might have to do some corrections on some of the silver bits. Like, yeah, there's a bit there. Can I just rub that off? Sometimes you can just rub contrast paint off when it's recently applied. No, we'll just paint it normally. Just a little bit of Vallejo silver air is all I need. Just cover up these little imperfections. No one will ever know. Aside from the fact that it's a much smoother finish than the rattle can primer. No, it's basically a color match. That's fine. We just blend it in with a little finger painting. Easy. Also, chat, there's nothing wrong with just doing things like literally finger painting on miniatures. If it works, you know, if it works, just go with it. And it's a lot. I find it easier to do blending like with my actual finger than it is to do blending with a brush. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm odd. Either way, I'm fine with that. And that's ultimately all that matters. Okay, all done. Now, it's oil wash time. Okay, looks like you'll want to do Monster Hunter later. Okay, let me oil wash these guys and then we'll do some Monster Hunter. So the real question is, which oil wash do we want to use? Ultramarine violet, which is kind of a dark purple. I don't know how much color you can see. That's a really nice purple, actually. Or ultramarine blue. It's a very deep blue. I feel like ultramarine blue. I don't know. I don't know, chat. This is a hard choice. I think I'm gonna go with ultramarine blue because I've liked the blue tints on what we've done before. On the primer. So I just kind of want to bring that back out. And this will work. I'm just gonna mix up some paint. Come on. We'll base these off stream because like it's gonna take like ages for this this oil to like cure to the point where I can do anything without it interacting with it. And my plan is to go with a snow base for these guys, just because I think it'll look good with the deep purple kind of finish, you know, and also low saturation versus background to high saturation character is my thoughts. Use my messed up oil paint brush. This is a very thick oil paint. I like that. That's gonna make life really easy. But it's not gonna make life easy to actually mix the fucking paint, apparently. Come on. Just gonna have to stir the crap out of this, chat. I'm gonna have to stir the crap out of this. I'm not entirely sure this is thick enough, actually. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna drop a little bit more of this ultramarine because I think it's turning quite bright with the dilution. Bloop. Okay. Oil wash time. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Stop dripping on my hand. If this looks like it's a lot, that's because it is. But it's intentional. So don't worry. We're definitely not ruining everything we've just done. It's gonna look great. You have to trust the process. It's just one of those bits of painting where you have to trust the process. I'm gonna leave that to cure for like half an hour or something. And then we're gonna egg it all. We're gonna get the makeup egg and egg it all off. a very vivid, a very fucking vivid blue though. Like, okay, so there's a bit of me thinking that maybe purple is the way to go, just because of how blue this blue is. But that's okay. We'll just do some purple. We can do a test miniature and then we'll see which one we like. Because what I'm thinking is, if blue is too much for this, what I'll do is I'll use blue for the for Pink's White Scars when I get around to painting them eventually. I think blue makes a nice shade to... What did I coat it with? Oil paint. And I know it doesn't look great right now, but trust me. Trust me, it'll make sense in about half an hour when I peel it all back. Oh god, there's so much oil everywhere. I'm going to mix up another batch of oil paints. This paint is going to be purple. So we're just going to do another Terminator in purple. You've never used oil paint. Oil paint's great. Oil paint is great for miniatures. It doesn't really fully dry, which can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your on your process and how much you handle your miniatures. But the idea is that we coat it in oil and then we use a makeup egg to peel the excess off. And then what it does is it fills all the recesses and then I don't have to worry about it. Okay. So the idea is that we are just... This might not be thick enough. No, it's thick enough. Yeah, this is definitely thick enough. This is the right kind of coverage we want. I think purple might definitely be the way to go, honestly. Okay, so the idea is we're going to leave that to cure for a little bit. Then we'll come back and egg it all off. And then we'll decide which one we want to have for everything else. Pato, hello. Chicken. They're actually fully painted. They're fully painted. Which might make what we've done seem bizarre. But the whole point of using oil wash is that it's not a final coat. I mean, it is the final coat. But I'll show you what I mean in a second. So you put the oil on. Then you use a makeup egg. Like a little sponge like this. Not this one, because it's shit. And not this one because it's stained. But you take a little makeup egg like this. It's just a sponge. And then what you do is you just, you know, you rub it. I'm actually slightly concerned that this is too blue. I'm just gonna start with that now. And it's gonna leave some nice blue stains on everything. And it's going to fill in all the recesses. I mean, even without leaving this to cure properly, that's already had an impact on the miniature underneath. Like, it's tinted the green more blue, which I honestly quite like. Maybe we don't have to wait as long as I can. All the tutorials say to leave it for ages. Some people even say, yeah, leave it till the next day. But I don't think you need to do that. Because, like, it settles into all the recesses really nicely. And the blues had a really nice effect on the gold as well. I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, you can't see it from this side, but, like, yeah. So blue wash does, in fact, look pretty good. I just need to, like... Ah! I might have goofed a little. That is the one problem with oil wash. I thought I'd used plastic cement. Why did that break so easily? Fuck. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna use some plastic cement and just get this back to how it was before. Oh, fuck. Come on. Just gonna leave that now. I'm not gonna touch that for a bit. But let's see how the purple one looks. I think this is my problem. I get very heavy-handed with stuff. It's a problem I genuinely have. Like, I struggle with the idea of being gentle. I don't know. I think it could be an autism thing, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to have a light touch. Which, you know, can be kind of nice sometimes, depending on the context, lol. But yeah. God, the purple watch really just makes everything look so much richer on the miniature. Yeah, I think purple is the way to go, chat. I think purple is the way to go. Like, that's not to say the blue looks bad. I do quite like the blue. I just don't think it's necessarily the best choice for what we're doing here. I'm gonna get this small sponge. Small sponge. Okay, can I pick this up without it breaking? I can. Good. I still can't be too rough with that. But I want to get this oil off. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it in. I'm just gonna do it in part. So I think the blue wash definitely changes the way it looks a lot more. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. I don't think it looks bad though. So maybe it is a good thing. I did want to bring out the blue tint a bit more. That was the objective. That was my objective. But I also wanted to see which of these actually looked better. I don't think either of them is unviable. Okay, chat, what do you think? Blue or purple? Blue on the right or purple on the left? And just for comparison, I should probably have one that hasn't had the oil wash. I think blue definitely is a much more impactful finish. I think it deepens everything. I think it changes the tone significantly. So the left is no oil wash. The middle is with purple oil wash. The right is with blue oil wash. Actually, I think I've made the decision. I don't think the blue one looks as good. Yeah, I think the blue one doesn't look as good. Not for what we're trying to do here. Not for this Legion. And you know the best thing about oil wash, chat? Is that this blue one will now be purple. And that you can just do that with oil paints and it'll mix and it'll be great and it'll blend together. But yeah, I think I'm going to use the blue one on Pink's White Scars down the line. I need to do her Angels of Death kill team from the starter set. The same starter set I did the Death Guard from. Because they've been painted. I just need to Zenithal them in white. And they're also going to be an incredibly quick paint scheme. Like, I'll finish that in a single day. Yeah. Yeah, I think purple was universally, like, the clearly thing. Oil washes are great. You can use them on anything. Don't restrict yourself. Don't restrict yourself to one thing or the other. Use it on everything. And you won't look back. Because the way oil washes work and how you can non-destructively add stuff to them, add them to the miniature and then peel them away and it won't cause any damage, mean that you can have a higher margin for error because you'll do your normal highlights and stuff and you'll get some really nice deep recess shades that just funnel right into all the cracks and crevices you'd struggle with, even with like recess and in a way that contrast paints try and do, but don't do nearly as effectively. I wonder if GW would ever try and like develop an oil wash range. I feel like it seems too specialist for them to try and do. But yeah, I'm glad we settled on the idea of of purple for this. Like, I do like the look of the blue, though. I just think it looks a bit too unnatural, and I think that means it's what I'd use for, say, demons, or maybe the Flawless Blades, because they're meant to have lots of demonic gifts. That's the kind of thing. That's the kind of thing I'd use it on. But yeah, I'll get these based and rimmed tomorrow night probably. Or tomorrow morning. I don't know, it depends on how early I get and how much time I have before work. Also, I love how, like, different the oil wash look. Like, different colors have very different effects for oil wash. Like, when I did the sepia oil wash on my Death Guard, it just made them look really grimy. But this purple oil wash on these Terminators feels like it has a completely different effect, almost. Like, it doesn't look grimy at all. I think it just looks richer and more defined. which is perfect for this faction, really. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave that for now. I don't really have anything more to do on these guys. Once you do the oil wash, that's kind of the last stage. Because, like, oil wash is going to really, like, you're going to need to, like, varnish or something before you can do any more acrylic paint. But I genuinely think oil wash is, like, the best final stage to, like, really finish anything off. And also, it makes things look really, really shiny, which is fantastic. But yeah, that was, I think that's a really nice color scheme, like, overall. It's very simple, very easy to do. I think it's gonna work wonders for, like, speed painting the army and all those, like, infractors and tormentors. Because I love the way the Hexwraith Flame Eyes stands out against the purple. Even though it's quite a subtle green and very pale, I really like the way it looks. Yeah, I'll leave those guys to cure a bit more and probably wipe them down tonight before bed. Anyway, I'm going to switch over to Monster Hunter Wilds now. I think that's the plan.